My name is Bob Cavell. I'm from Baldwin here in Western Pennsylvania. I'm the fleet manager here at PLP. Anything related to equipment issues, problems, upgrades, anything related to all of our equipment, which is a very diverse bunch of stuff, I guess is the best way to say it. We are around 70 altogether, and that ranges from, pickup trucks to, Class 8 trucks like the one behind me. So we have lots and lots of different stuff. Lots of different manufacturers, lots of different engines, lots of different systems. So very diverse. I have a good group, I really do. I have a handful of guys that work in the shop with me here, and anything that needs done, whether we make it, we fix it, we service it, we handle it all here in-house. All our jobs are time sensitive, so when we need to be there to work, our equipment has to be ready just like we are. So any number of times throughout the year, I would say it probably happens, a few times a month where, we are working extended hours or coming in the middle of the night or going out to a piece of equipment on a job to either fix it on site or bring it back and fix it or replace it with something else. The thing about working here is, it's not stagnant, but as you grow, and as you grow as an employee, there's always an opportunity for you to do something else, something more, so that was a big driver for me. That's part of the reason I wanted to be here. It was based on my ability and what I could do, and I was rewarded for it every step of the way. You can't really have trucks out of commission is the other part of it. We have a lot of work all the time, which is fantastic. We're always busy and we're always working, but it takes a lot to answer the bell every time. So we have lots and lots of trucks. Lots and lots of equipment that goes a lot of different places. So, when you fix one, there's always something else waiting for you. The what's next is always there. What's next, or what's the next thing today, or, what's our next fire to put out, I guess I should say. That's what I say a lot. So there's not a shortage of things to do. We're always busy, which I like because that kind of keeps the pace rolling and you're never wondering, what am I going to do today? There's always something. And what you think you're going to do today is probably not what you do by the time the day's over. So. Very talented group of guys. Like I said, we can kind of handle anything from any aspect, whether it be something simple like you put a radio or a car stereo in a truck for somebody, or we tear down an engine and transmission, or now we're to the point where we're actually having trouble buying equipment to our liking. So we're starting to custom make it and tailor it to be exactly what we want it to be. So we can handle that from any aspect. A lot of times what happens is we'll buy something that someone made, we use it, and we always try to improve on it, or our process may be a little different than a lot of other places that use the equipment. So a lot of it's employee feedback, and a lot of it is custom tailored to job specifications. So even when we buy it, we kind of never really leave it alone. It always becomes custom tailored to us or the crew that uses it. And like I said, a lot of that is solicited feedback from the guys that are using it. They'll say, hey, this thing's great, but if it could do X, Y, and Z, it would be even better. So that's where we step in and we do X, Y, and Z, and it is better. So I like that aspect because, like I said, as an employee, when that's valued and that's kind of, you don't just get this out of the box, here it is, go work with it and make it work. No, not how we do it here. How do you guys want it to work? What would make it better for you? And that's how we do it. So I think the cool thing about Western Pennsylvania is it seems like no matter what you're into, you can find it here. If you're into sports, it's here. If you're into the outdoors, it's here. Whatever you want to do, if you're into culture, you like going to plays or being in the theater, it's all here. Everything's here. And the coolest thing for me is everyone in this area is sort of family oriented, and they're all sort of good people. You don't really run into bad people around this way. It's nice that you can go anywhere and you can sort of connect with somebody and boom, you have a friendship or relationship. So that's what's always kept me here in Western Pennsylvania too. Fantastic group of guys, fantastic family, same kind of values like my family had growing up. So when I came to work here, for me it was a natural, easy fit. They genuinely care about the people that work for them, which is important to me. So when you go to work, you're not just the guy that runs the shop. You're their friend. Their family really is how it works out. They treat everybody like family. So I always say I'm fortunate to work for good people, and I mean that. I worked in manufacturing before I came here. I was kind of looking for a change. Walked in the door one day and talked to Paul Sr. about an opportunity, and he was willing to give me one. So I started here striping. I got to learn about it. I got to learn another trade, and it just kind of grew from there. I learned about what we do, how to do it, the equipment, how it works, and then you know, with my background the way it was kind of easy for me to apply. Hey, we do this way, same kind of thing. You know, we want to do it better, we want to change it, or hey, it's just flat out broken, and we haven't had time or someone that can fix it. So then it's grown into the opportunity that I have now. You know, I worked on the equipment by myself for a while. As the company grew, we were able to add more pieces in here in the shop. You know, as we added more equipment, we needed more hands, so it's kind of grown into what it is. If you come in the door here, you don't feel bad if you don't know. There's always someone here to teach you, or there's always some way for you to learn. You know, for me, hands-on experience was the best way to learn, so I got a lot of that. And I also got a lot of mentoring from a lot of people that have been here and worked and done it. So the opportunity to learn is there. All you have to do is come here and apply yourself, and you'll get it.